Good evening, ma'am. This is week 12's report, Historical Debate. Learning outcome. Present primary sources to defend the historical controversy. Second, analyze the sources presented and synthesize them.
Digest. This is the focus of it, but the content of the history which contributes the current discussion of the value of the teaching history and the defense of the subject of the place of education cuts in school, universities, and polytechnic. Through debate, we took a perspective of the people from the past and gained a better understanding of the past events. Debates increase understanding of historical context, differences between the different viewpoints in the past, both important aspects of their perspective thinking. So in the word of debate, it is a detailed dialogue of certain issue or about the history of past events that frequently with the participation of moderator and an audience. So sa debate, na argument. Arguments are presented during the debate for frequently divergent point of view or about the history issue. And dira na to makita if unsa defense ang sa ila ko history issue, unsa nila pag-defend, unsa nila pag-deliver, ug unsa nila pag-convince ang audience nga para mo agree sa ilahang kuan ang about sa history topic. And throughout history, debate have taken place in a public forum. Let's say, for instance, in a school, academic settings, is kanang, ang teacher is kanang mag, ang hindi kay pabuhaton kanang activity like sila debate about sa past history ni Rizal na nga kailangan na nila buhaton kanang issue o kung saan nila pag-share sa ilang information nga na. And also pwede sa debate polls compete or pwede sa kaning debate kay competition siya, and also in legality symbols. So debate has also been held for educational and recreational purposes. When we create a debate is we should follow the instruction. And also ang iba kay pag-debate ta, if, say for instance if the, if the stud ay kanang naay duha ka grupo na kunyari sa group kay ilasang ibat nga para sa next group kanang sa ang mag-share sa ilang information about sa history ni Rizal, sa mga past events na hitabo sa iyaha kung sa mga documents or findings research na nakita nila dito and mo na time nga timeman man na sila kung wala kung man na nilang time dito na pod sa next na. That's why nga sila na pod mo share sa ilang information o unsa pod ang ilang sa ilang findings, ilang research na pod dito and na nasabay sa mga audience nga sabay sa mga audience kung asa sila dito kung asa sila dito ang nakot sa ilang attention, na-convince sila. And this debates emphasizes on logical consistency, factual accuracy, and emotional appeal to an audience and how the debate be judged. So, in the debate is ginagamit na nila ilang facial expression, and also the base yun na sila of issue about sa history kung unsa ang naadituwa and move na ilang gina set para sa mga audience. That's all po. Next.
How to write historical arguments. For example, writing an argument about the first mass in the Philippines. In order to have a strong argument, we need to gather information. Before writing, explore various maps and read about map projection. So this is an example of a map projection. Sailors commonly use Mercator map projection to navigate. Diba, in Albo's log and Fegafecta's testimony, they use cardinal direction and latitudes. Just like they sailed in west, sailing southwards, 9 and 2/3 degree north latitude. In order to know where did the first mass in the Philippines really happen, then writer at least know how to read the location and to navigate those directions stated in the document, and to go over the pros and cons. As I said a while ago, Mercator projection are commonly used by the sailor, but even though it is commonly used, naagihapon siya yung mga pros and cons. Ang pros niya is ang Mercator map projection shows the correct shape of the continents and directions accurately. And the cons is this projection does not know the exact distance or size of the continents, especially near the North and South poles. So that's why when we write about travel, it is important to explore and try these different kinds of map projection to have the accurate basis for the said argument. Aside from this, we can also gather information through a primary sources just like photograph, documents, log, articles, and journals. When we gather information, then that means naa na tay evidence sa atuang claim. Step 2. Form an opinion. Discuss about why things happened the way they did and how things would happen differently. Aside from those information that you've gathered, your opinion is important in writing arguments. So think about those possibilities nga nung nahitabo to siya nga event o mga possibilities if wala to siya nahitabo. Think about the things happened the way they did it and what happened if those things did not happen or those things happen differently. Step 3. Make a claim. Claims are debatable and defensible, meaning they are not a fact and they can be backed up with evidence. That makes the step 3 connected to step 4. Provide evidence. Since claims are laid out with specific reason to support the opinion, this reason became the evidence. So, your claim is sa limasawa jud nahitabo ang first mast in the Philippines. So, make sure nga dapat imuhang claim debatable and defensible. And to make your argument defensible, kailangan imuhang claim is supported by an evidence. So, since sa limasawa ato ang claim, we can use Albo's log, Pigafetta's testimony, and Magellan's voyage in the Philippines as the evidence. So, with the help of the evidence, dito nato makita ang mga claim nimo nga dili buhat-buhat lang. The evidence make your claim strong and reliable.
Why do historians debate? Those who think that general historical interpretations do no more than express a personal point of view deny that argument over their credibility can have any point. They commonly believe that historians decide upon particular facts about the past in the context of a general interpretation of those facts. Consequently, they deny that there any independent basis for judging the credibility of general interpretation of the past, and conclude that each coherent account is as good as even every other. The historian will frequently present arguments that are based on their own study as a kind of invitations to others to consider and challenge their findings. Academic disagreement can occasionally be seen in historical journal, other kanang publish work, newspaper, or even television. Why history debate is important? Nganong importante man siya? Not all man god ang people motuo sa past event kung unsa ang nahitabo kay dili baya kita tanan kanang nakakita or nakaprove sa nahitabo sa una sa history. That's all. Thank you.